Good afternoon. It's Sunday, the 24th of March, 2024. I'm Texas Storm Chasers Building-in-Chief David Reimer, coming up to about 4:15 p.m. this afternoon. Severe thunderstorms have already been underway in the Texas Panhandle this afternoon. We've had a couple of tornadoes actually reported from Perryton down towards Shamrock in the eastern Panhandle with the initial arcing line of thunderstorms. Those have now moved into western Oklahoma with continued tornado warnings. We are expecting development further south towards Seymour and Abilene over the next 1 to 2 hours, and those storms also could pose a threat of severe weather. In terms of the remaining severe weather outlook for this afternoon, this evening, well, I shouldn't say remaining because honestly, we're just getting started. Isolated to scattered severe thunderstorms are expected this afternoon, this evening, into early Monday morning across Texoma, northwest Texas, North Texas, extending southwest into the big country of the Concho Valley, perhaps as far west, southwest as the Edwards Plateau. Storms could be approaching northeast Texas and east Texas and the western Brazos Valley by morning. Initial threat for now remains large hail, the potential for quarter to tennis ball size hail. Localized damaging wind gusts 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. The tornado threat is very low for the moment. We've obviously had a few tornadoes in the Panhandle. The tornado threat may pick up a bit as we continue into the evening with both individual thunderstorms and any intense thunderstorms in a squall line that'll move east this evening. We'll talk more about that timing-wise in just a moment. But again, main issue tonight will likely be pocket change size hail, strong wind gusts, and the potential for brief tornadoes. We have very strong low-level wind shear, and at least in the Panhandle of Texas thus far, modest moisture amounts, which would otherwise limit a tornado threat, so far haven't really done that in terms of actually preventing tornadoes, so we're going to have to keep an eye on it. For what it's worth, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, threat of severe thunderstorms will continue into the Ark-La-Tex, East Texas, Southeast Texas, the Golden Triangle. Let's take a look at the high-res rapid refresh model timing-wise for this afternoon, this evening, into tonight. Individual, somewhat semi-discrete supercell thunderstorms are expected to continue across northwest Texas, the big country, moving east relatively quickly into Texoma and North Texas this evening. We do note some of these storms may be intense at times and will likely approach the DFW Metroplex by 10 p.m., if not sooner. Late tonight into Monday morning, a line of thunderstorms will develop along the leading edge of a Pacific cool front. That'll be moving east across, well, the eastern half of Texas late tonight into Monday morning and early Monday afternoon. Some of the storms in the squall line may be capable of producing nickel to quarter size hail, maybe ping pong balls at times. Damaging winds 60, 70, maybe a bit higher, miles per hour. I know, very descriptive. And the potential will exist for spin-up tornadoes. Again, we don't expect tornadoes to be the primary issue tonight, but at the same time, and compared to my video yesterday, the tornado threat does seem to be a bit higher than initially expected, so we're going to have to keep an eye on it. In terms of storm intensity, we will likely see some weakening after 3 to 4 a.m. as they move east into the Ark-La-Tex, East Texas. You can see the disorganization. Some storms will still be capable of producing some pocket change size hail, gusty winds, heavy rainfall, but notice we seem to lose some organization as we continue towards sunrise Monday. We may see some re-intensification of storms a few hours after sunrise later in the morning hours Monday as those storms approach the Arkansas-Louisiana state line. We'll keep an eye on it, but for now, the threat of severe thunderstorms has concluded for the Texas Panhandle. We're now left with strong west winds, blowing dust, increased wildfire danger. That includes West Texas, the Permian Basin, the borderland, and the thunderstorm risks will now be transitioning into northwest Texas, the big country, western Texoma, over the next 2 hours before moving further east into Texoma, North Texas, and then we're just going to have a big old line of storms tonight. We do have live storm chasing feeds available from the storms ongoing in western Oklahoma right now. You can watch that live on the Texas Storm Chasers website, Texas Storm Chasers YouTube, and if needed, we'll have severe weather coverage this evening. You can get your local weather forecasts, interactive weather radars, severe weather coverage, and more in the free Texas Storm Chasers mobile app. Just search for Texas Storm Chasers where you download apps for your device. We'll have more updates as the evening goes on. Stay tuned.